coming up to where you are. Boundless love, come carry me to the place where I am last and or I should fall. You see it all, my darkest nights, my deepest fears. I cry to you and you will hear. Boundless love, come carry me to the place where I at last am free, where I belong and you will be, where all of you is all of me. Boundless love, come carry.
Honorable Prime Minister and Mrs. Garrett, good evening. My dear colleagues, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, my young people especially, Dominicans, good evening. This is indeed a humbling experience. And the faith already shown in me by the leadership of the Dominica Labour Party and by ordinary members, people like you, and by the people of the Portsmouth constituency is overwhelming. I stand here tonight to say it will be paid forward by the grace of God. And through your prayers, I will not let you down. Anytime my community calls, anytime there is a challenge, Wenham, you can count on me. You know that. I want to especially thank the outgoing representative, Mr. Ian Douglas, my big brother, who has done an outstanding job. Ladies and gentlemen, give Ian a round of applause. Mr. Douglas is someone who I've always observed and admired, especially in moments like this one, when he comes to the podium without a script. Very big shoes to fill, but with time, I am sure I will wear those shoes too. And we are all walking in the footsteps of the legendary Rosie Douglas. All of us have come after him. This modern-day revolutionary had a vision for his people that is alive today. It is that vision that still inspires all the grandchildren of Labour. As a young woman, a daughter of the soil, and growing up in this community, I always appreciated the warmth of the most dynamic and culturally diverse part of Dominica. From my childhood, and as I grew older, my involvement in community groups, such as the Dominica Red Cross, the Cadet Corps, the Disaster Management Committee, our church groups, CARICOM Youth Ambassador, first female president of the National Youth Council of Dominica, and many other such groups, I was often identified as a leader, either spearheading or collaborating on various projects. So, no matter at what stage I was at, anytime my community called, I said, count on me. So, when I was approached to serve in this capacity, it wasn't a difficult decision. Certainly not. I believe that I was blessed with many talents and skills which have shaped me into your candidate today. I am ready. I am determined, and you can count on me. was born in Portsmouth, and I have spent my entire life in this town and in Dominica, where I attended both primary and secondary school before becoming an educator, providing service at my alma mater, the best school on the island, Portsmouth Secondary School. As I go forward as a candidate, I fully understand the task at hand and the challenges of these times. And so, when Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit said that we all needed a reset, what did I say? You can count on me. I have sat under the umbrella of the teaching service for 19 years and heard the call for the halls for the need for change, and I have decided to answer. Answer to the call to serve. Answer the call to commit for a difference. Answer the call to create change. Portsmouth constituency, Portsmouth, Dominica, you can count on me. And let's be absolutely clear about something. Let us be real clear. Dominica, under Labour, has come out on the other side of COVID as one of the strongest economies in the Eastern Caribbean. The leadership and the management of the crisis have been hailed in many quarters. That doesn't mean everything is fine. Far from it. But given the hands we have been dealt, the Dominica Labour Party, under our leader, Roosevelt Skerrit, has ensured that we are here tonight standing on our feet and not on our knees. But as he has articulated so well, there are dangers abound in a difficult world environment. And that is why we all need our hands on deck. That is why he felt we needed to have additions to the team. And we needed a fresh embrace from the people for the vision that he has laid out. And that is why I am standing here tonight. I heard the call, and I am saying loudly and boldly, Mr. Prime Minister, count on me.
Labour Party shall not be
In my relative youth, I come with my own lived experiences, and I come with a determination about the way forward that is consistent with my peers. Given a seat on the table, I will seek to add my own punctuation marks to this story that still remains unwritten. Our generation must add its own chapters. Mr. Prime Minister, thank you for having faith in this youthful generation. As a representative of the people, I understand my role. I am just a vessel, a soldier on the front line whose task is to articulate their dreams and aspirations. In uncertain times, we can easily resort to acrimony and finger-pointing. But it is my wish to use this platform for positivity as Labour emerges from this campaign as an even greater force for national unity. In times like these, we cannot use our energies for fighting each other. Times are too crucial. We have work to do together. And you know you can count on me. A few of the critical areas, I can't list them all tonight, because you know Portsmouth, dynamic, is employment. Globally, this is a common area of concern, but we will have to adapt and create a climate that is supportive of jobs and the creation of jobs in small and micro informal economies. We will need to encourage the development of entrepreneurs who can provide services, products, to supply the ever-growing hotel industry here in Portsmouth. And I am proud to say that I have already started this journey, and it began 19 years ago when I decided to teach. Housing. Our housing will be affordable and sustainable opportunities, and the management of such will be required to support our lower income brackets as well as our vulnerable and, of course, the young working class. Education. As an educator, this is an area that I'm very passionate about. Having served in the teaching service for the past 19 years, the development of children and youth remain high on my agenda. Our curriculum, although catering for holistic development of our children, parents choose to have their children focus solely on the academics aspect, while having a notion that children who participate in sports and arts and culture are not intelligent. It's time we correct this misbelief. So, the focus must be looking at an all-inclusive development, ensuring that they become productive members of society. As indicated by the Honorable Prime Minister on Tuesday night, Portsmouth has been the heartbeat of the Labour Party and has been Labour ever since. Let's ensure that this remains the same. Tonight, as I look into the crowd, I am seeing a turnout by Dominicans young in age and in spirit. This augurs well, because whether young or old, poor or rich, we must be ready to contribute to this national reset to ensure a better quality of life for all. So, the time is now to make necessary adjustments to create a dynamic Dominica, and you can count on me.
Politician don't be moved.
You can definitely count on me. Labour! Labour! Proceed! We will be counted. We will be counted. Good night.
Labour politician don't be moved.